The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Do we now? Do we? Riggins, I found a fun fact.
Okay, I love a fun fact.
Yeah, a little tidbit of odd knowledge that's I think very interesting. You'll probably find it interesting.
Okay.
In the 1300s in England, one of the only ways for a woman to get a divorce was if her husband was impotent.
Really?
Yeah. So there was an actual job for someone who would inspect men's junk to determine if their wives' claims were true.
Oh, a checker.
Yeah.
Oh, a wiener checker. How is he checking?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but
we're gonna find out.
Or would that always be the job for a woman? Would a man be able to have that job? If your job is to go out and test a guy to see if he can get aroused.
Yeah.
Or to see if he can make the relations. They may have even had relations with him or tried.
Yeah, maybe.
That may have been what the test was.
Of course, because that would be my first line of defense. I would say, well, of course I'm going to look impotent. I've got this, court jester looking, bells on his shoes, trying to get me excited. It's not going to work.
Pulling on me like the udders of a cow.
Yeah. What does this prove?
Is this working?
Get some fair maiden in here, and it might be a different story.
Yeah, bring me the princess.
Bring me the princess, exactly. But that actually kind of does make sense. That's the only rule. They want you to procreate. Yeah. So I get it, but the checker is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I wonder what that job paid, for the times. I mean, was it a good paying job, or was it like a job that you would, or would they use prostitutes for that?
Oh, maybe. Get a prostitute.
Maybe that was like the original sex surrogate.
Yeah. Yeah, really, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is nuts. But why would the guy so not want to get divorced? Why do they even have to check? I mean, what's it to him if she's divorcing him?
Because he doesn't want to lose his wife, and all of the having somebody there that's cleaning and cooking and keeping things going and all of that. It doesn't matter to him that he can't make the sex with her. He's still got her as a companion and running the women things of the home.
Yeah.
But it's like the women, they had to have it.
Yeah, they had to. They had to have it. They're working all day. They want a little relief.
Now, do you think any men back then would pretend to be impotent so they could get a run at the checker? Who's the checker for our district? I'm going to have her.
Yeah. It ain't.
Right.
And they're like, well, she's off this week, but we do have Jerry, and he's just as good.
No, look, I'm fixed. No need to send them out. She's not even thinking about leaving me now.
Yeah. We call him Jerry Stinkfinger, so he'll be out here momentarily. Take a look. Man, how embarrassing.
So I wonder if there were gay people back then, gay guys.
Sure.
But they probably weren't telling people, so they would marry a woman and
Okay, I didn't think about that either.
So maybe it would get to the point where they just couldn't do it anymore. Like, I just can't keep pretending.
Mm-hmm.
But then that would be the perfect scenario for the woman inspector to come by.
Yeah, right. Ha-ha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. For sure. But I can't imagine that they're going to give a woman that important of a job in the 1300s. That just did.
Yeah, but if it's a prostitute though, I'm guessing that's what it was.
You think?
Yeah, somebody that would just go, make the sex with a strange man, or try to come back,
Yeah,
this
I
old
guess.
darned old whore out there going, I tried everything. Couldn't do it. Grant the divorce.
Yeah. And how long are you supposed to give him? Like, well, she was only touching me for like 10 seconds. Of course, that's not going to show any results. I need at least 5 minutes of.
Plus, she's ugly.
Yeah. Be a little intimate.
You want some of this, don't you? You can't resist it. Looking like a jackal.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, the women at the Renaissance Festival, they put it on a show. I mean, they put those.
They whore it up.
They shove them up there.
Oh, yeah.
There are some pretty attractive women out
Really?
there. Yeah.
Do they let tan women do it? Or
Not a lot of
dark-complected women?
Not really. Well, I don't know that they don't let them, but you don't see many people with, tan skin.
Because it's almost like they powder themselves to look even whiter.
Yeah.
To fit into the times.
Yeah. And that's how all those olden people are portrayed, super pale.
Yeah.
But it's like, how? They're always outside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how that works.
I don't get it.
Have you ever been to a Renaissance Festival?
Hell no.
Oh, not even once?
No, I guess I should go for, to make comedic observations and things.
Yeah.
But you know why? It's because why we may not do that is because they always are such big sponsors on radio stations and stuff, and you can't just slam the sponsor like that.
Yeah.
It's not good business.
No.
I mean, we do it here because they're not sponsoring anything on us, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you should come. I live not far from where they do the Renaissance Festival now, and it's a nightmare getting home some days. But it is an interesting experience just for like an hour. You don't spend all day.
Isn't it
there.
expensive though?
It can be, yeah. Especially if you want to buy anything.
I would go because I think it would be super funny if I could get my little friend Jenny to go.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and Michael would like it. Handsome husband Michael likes that kind of thing. People in costumes and festival type things and all of that. But she would just be appalled.
Would she just be like scowling at people?
Yeah,
and
it's like okay. Like if the first, don't they have like Carnival Barker type people that come up and they want to do a little scene with you or whatnot?
Sure.
Oh my God, she would lose it.
Funny. Yeah, they do have a lot of that actually. Vendors and skits and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just the characters you wouldn't believe it.
So think about a person who would hate getting a sombrero thrown on them and having the wait staff at the Mexican restaurant sing happy birthday to them. The one that you would think about would hate that the most. Yeah. And multiply that by 5 at least. That's what Jenny would be like. That's her personality.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to take her. That would be amazing. Would Jody like it? Do you think?
No, but she wouldn't be freaking out about it. But she wouldn't like. She'd be laughing at it.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
And it's kind of morphed into more than a Renaissance. I mean, now it's like people in just weird costumes and. But the core of it, the people that work there and the events and stuff, it's all still Renaissance Festival.
Yeah. I don't know though. I think I'd probably be uncomfortable because we would be the only white people there, right?
Yeah, I think so. Not a lot of white.
Nobody looks like me.
Yeah. They've got like these olden stand-up comedians that you think are like super horrible, but they're funny. I mean, it's fun for like an hour.
I just don't want anybody messing with me. I don't like that. Like trying to drag me into their act and all, like mascots or clowns. Yeah.
They do look for volunteers at most of those things, like all of it. But yeah, they're respectful of boundaries and stuff.
Yeah, and I would think it's cute if kids are all into it,
Yeah, and some of the the beer wenches, you see videos on social media all the time. They are pretty graphic in selling a little bit of sizzle with the beers. It's crazy.
We seen a bunch of them one Saturday morning going to perform at the Renaissance Festival. They were in one of the stores that we was in there doing a remote appearance kind of thing, and they came in there on their way in their costumes and all.
Really?
Yeah, big old cleavage.
Yeah.
Come in there, damn Home Depot.
Oh gosh,
it was someplace like that.
Yeah, one Saturday morning I was walking the dog, and the woman and her boyfriend pulled over the car, and they said, "We just want to say you have the cutest dog." And then I realized she had ears that looked like they were pointy at the top.
Like elf ears?
Like kind of like, yeah, I guess like elf ears glued onto her head. And we were just like having a regular conversation, and she didn't acknowledge it. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to acknowledge the fact that you have like huge pointy ears glued to your head.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. So what time of year is the Renaissance Festival?
It's like fall.
Okay. Yeah.
Not like fall, it's fall.
Handsome husband Michael wouldn't go in the summer. He's too hot natured. He wouldn't be doing that. But so maybe in this fall we'll all go.
Yeah.
You,
well,
me. I thought you said you would take me.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe. Mm-hmm. And what? And Jenny?
Jenny and Michael and Jody.
Yeah, I could show you the ropes.
Mm-hmm. If we're only going to stay an hour, it would be funny.
Yeah, I mean it's like an hour max for me. I mean, some people can do the full day. My sister-in-law is one of them. Every year she says, "You got an in on some Renaissance Festival tickets?" I'm like, not this year or this year. I used to get them for her all the time, but yeah.
So that's your middle brother's wife, Peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't see that other one, Stafford.
No,
doing that.
She's not a Renaissance Festival kind of gal.
Mm-hmm. Little Miss Silver Spoon.
Yeah, well, and she would not. She would tell you pretty clearly, "I'm not going to a Renaissance Festival."
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
but
like I do, most
very
of the time.
much like you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because I know I won't like it.
Well, not with that attitude, you're not going to like it. You got to go into some things with an open mind, right?
Know. Can't, never could. I get it.
Something like that.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and you know I love Omaha Steaks, and they got something brand new that you are going to love as well. Omaha Steaks all-new Smash Burgers. That's right, they're made from 100% extra-aged beef, and because they come from Omaha, you know they're top quality and delicious. 16 of them free in the Built for the Grill pack at tjriggins.com/Omaha. So yes, all of the other top quality products that are second to none from Omaha Steaks and Smash Burgers. 16 free with the Built for the Grill pack at tjriggins.com/Omaha. See site for details.